Alright guys, we have been riding for a little while and we are nearing the bird's nest. It's a house. It's a bird house.
Yeah.
It's a big bird house. Yeah, this is something I'm very curious about, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be surprised or what, but it will be interesting. I always like the look of these palm oil trees. It just looks like a movie set, you know? They're planted very specifically.
Yeah.
Is that steam? Water?
Yeah, that's vapor. Yeah. So that's all the slick.
Yeah. Make them feel more comfortable? The water makes them feel like they're safe, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. What are these? The sound? The nests are very small.
Yeah.
So that one is white, right? So there's babies in there maybe? There's some eggs in that one.
1 month, I think. 1 month ago,
Oh. Yeah, that was clean. Just a little, that's a little one.
I think the next,
Oh.
the mother is the young one.
Oh.
So this is the older one.
Okay. The better nest. So the female birds come here or the male birds? Oh, and there's the babies.
Baby, yeah.
Yeah, little baby sticking his head out. Hello, little birdie. So, we have to change clothes because there's like mites, right? Mites?
Fleas, I think.
Fleas and mites on the birds, just in case they get on your cold clothes and stuff. And the birds, they nest right up in the rafters here.
Very young.
You have a lot of sleepers everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. So there's microphones everywhere. Microphones here and here, outside, and each one. So these ones play what music?
Okay.
These ones play different sound than the outside ones.
Yeah, different. Inside one is the baby one.
Ah, so the inside have the baby sound. Makes the mothers feel like, hey, I need to make more babies.
Baby sound.
Very interesting. How many birds you have now, you think? How many?
I don't know.
About 500 maybe? More.
Around 2,000.
2,000? So crazy. Yeah, it's a good point. Oh, cockroach.
Destroy the nest.
Oh. You never think about it, but cockroaches, you know. I guess those would be a nuisance. They chew down on those nests. Oh, bat.
Yeah.
They're in love. They're in love. Very musky smell.
Yeah.
Is that a baby or an adult? It must be a baby.
Yeah.
They can't touch the nest when there's babies in it, or else the mother won't come back and they'll be left with a nest that the babies die in it. Do you ever get a lot of nests where the parent will abandon the nest and the egg will die or the baby will die?
The baby will die
If you touch it, yeah. So you don't want bats, you don't want cockroach, you don't want anything, and only birds. Very interesting. 2,000 birds. So they're coming through there. There are microphones everywhere. Everywhere. I thought it was just like one microphone or loudspeaker. They're everywhere.
Double story.
2-story, yeah. Do you think that they do like the first floor is more busy?
And the
First floor is more busy. What happened? Just so if the babies land on the ground, it's pretty much a death sentence.
Normally no smell.
Yeah. You can turn the smoke back on. Upstairs is off too.
This is like on a timer.
Oh, okay. This is the kind. I wish I could go to do adventures like this every day. Yeah. So the birds, they carry some mites and whatnot. So you have to dress down. Like literally, I'm wearing like garbage clothes, and I'm gonna have to take a full shower and scrub down before I put my normal clothes back on, just to make sure. Electric cars are so funny. You don't even know when they turn on.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. They didn't harvest any nests because they were only 2 months old, and typically you need about 3 months for all the hatchlings and everything to leave the nest, and the nest is available to be harvested. But a few things that were very interesting was, now I've ridden past these like through my travels. As soon as I got really into southern Vietnam, I started seeing, you know, bird's nest houses. And you hear the speakers on the top, but what was really interesting to me is that they had speakers on every like available throughlet, every available truss had speakers, and the speakers at the top were playing like, hey guys, come on over here. Hey, how's it going? It's a good club here. Come on, let's party. And then the trusses were like, come on, honey, you have a baby. Come on. Like they each one had a different message, right?
Yeah.
So the ones on the trusses were telling them were like baby noises, and then the ones on the top were like welcoming, like more like, hey, make a nest here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is, you know, this is SwiftNet Acres here. We got a wonderful 3-bedroom apartments available. And then on the inside it was like, come on, honey, come on, baby. And also the pests is interesting. Like cockroaches are an enemy of a SwiftNet house, a swift nest house, and also bats.
The dropping of the bats,
guano.
They'll create another smell for it.
Oh, because the bats won't eat the nest.
Yeah.
They're not really bad. It's just their smell from the guano will disrupt the activity of the birds. And then inside they make the steam so that it feels like a cave, which is very interesting. And then what else was interesting? The smell was quite interesting. Just the smell in general. He said that after they harvest the nests, they'll cut down all the nests, and then they'll do a cleanup. And he said something like 15 50-pound bags.
50 kilos.
15 50-kilo bags.
Yes.
Of waste, of bird shit will come out of that place. And I was saying that bird shit, you could probably sell that, right? Because, or use it in farming or something, because that's got to be pretty good for fertilizer, you know? I mean, that's good stuff, good material. Another factor is security. Like, I'm doing my best, make sure you don't know where this place is. These houses are, you know, they're a business, and you want to keep your business to yourself. Thank you for showing me.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I have seen the inside. Now I know. It was very much like I thought, but also very different. I was surprised at how few entrances there were. There's just one main entrance at the ceiling.
Yes.
Because the Swift houses I've seen, they have the slots on the side. like I thought that they were entrances, but I think they're ventilation.
Yes, that's correct.
Those aren't entrances. Those aren't where the birds come in. Birds come in through the top. You know, I went to the cave in Vietnam, right?
Yeah,
the big one.
Cave, yeah.
The
Song
first
Dong.
cave was the cave of the swallows.
Oh, okay.
And so that, I mean, the feeling of that room was very similar to the feeling of the cave that, you know, and it was the same thing. You're just trying to recreate that atmosphere artificially. All right, what's next?
I'm not too sure. So we'll go back and then
Relax for a little while. So sound plays a really important role
Yeah.
in a bird's nest facility. I didn't even think about like the changing of the sound from the top to the bottom. You know, obviously, wake up, it's time to go eat.
Yeah.
Hey, come on back, let's go. And then I was saying that the first floor is a little bit hard to get to if you think about the bird having to fly into the top. And that noise helps them to say, oh, there's other birds down there. That must mean it's okay for me to go down there.
Yeah.
So let me go down there. The nests that I noticed, they were only this big. They're pretty small. From my hometown, we have like swallows. They're bigger birds though too. Like the swallows are bigger birds.
Oh, okay.
They're the same style.
Species?
I think they're the same species, but they're bigger. But their nests are about this big around and about this deep. But the ones there, I mean, they're just little teacups. Over time, they'll grow and put another layer and put another layer and put another. Pretty soon, you've got this huge cup, you know. But the fresh cups are the best. Now, the birds make those nests from their own saliva. It's like a gel, right? That they spit out. It's like koshue. It's like spit. You know? It's sort of like 3D printing. Really,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
A 3D printing.
Yeah.
So they're just slowly 3D printing their nest, which is quite weird. So ordinarily, you'd harvest the nests, you'd pull them off, and then you'd pick out all the feathers and the dirt and the bird crap and who knows what else, the dirt, and then you wash it. Do you wash it with water, or do you cook them, or I don't know, how would you prepare it? Do you know how that goes? Not sure.
I'm not sure, yeah.
I wonder how do they bake them. You were saying that the ticks or the fleas or whatever would die if you put them in the refrigerator, you know. So that was one way that you would detoxify or detox, get the mites off. So I'd be curious what you do to those nests to make them. I mean, it's not like they're FDA approved, right? I don't think you have like this bird nest is FDA approved. I don't think so.
The landmark is Sungai Petani Clock Tower.
Surat
Sungai Petani
Sungai Petani.
Clock Tower.
This place is called Sungai Petani, but when you say it, it sounds like Suratani. It sounds like the city I just left in Thailand a little while ago. My brain is wrapped around Thailand words. All right, so this is where we're gonna meet your buddies?
No, we are not going to meet our buddies yet, but we're going to have some meal.
All right.
Yeah.
Get some grub.
So we'll be meeting my friends at 7:30.
Yeah. Dusk. There's some sort of event going on. They've cordoned off the road. So what are we gonna eat now?
I'm thinking like laksa and then
Laksa.
Yeah.
This place is interesting.
So
What is this? Is this tofu? What is that? I saw that you have
fish cake. Fish cake. Yeah.
What is that?
I'm gonna get this.
Salted egg. Give me 1,000-year-old egg.
Alright.
I like those. Is this an egg in there?
Yes.
He's trying so hard to tell me what this shit is, but he just can't quite get it out. We're gonna have sugarcane drink, but it's not quite sugarcane. It's kind of like sugarcane, but it's not sugarcane.
Yeah. White.
Cheers. To sugarcane that isn't quite sugarcane. Oh, yeah, that's sugarcane. I think these covered places come in real handy when it's like the heat of the summer. You know, you come in here, get some shade, eat some grub, pick whatever you want, put it together. Good lunch spot.
Okay.
What is that?
Laksa. Laksa.
Wow. I am very sorry, but that does not look appetizing at all. That
Yeah.
does not look good.
But this is
That does not look tasty. Most of the time I'm like, well, that looks good. Okay, I'll make it. But that,
you have to mix it around. And then,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I don't judge a book by its cover.
These need to be taken with the sauce.
Are they different sauces? They're
Yeah,
the same.
you just take the
Skin stick, yeah. Whoa!
Yep.
That's like a donut. That's really sweet. That's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be. That's very good. I don't taste it as salty at all.
That's the sauce.
Ooh, that is really, really good. So you mix it up.
Okay.
Chicken or tuna? What is that?
Fish.
Tuna. Yeah. There's a stringy like, all right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Much better than it looks. Sometimes you'll see Malay spellings, right? That's a Malay spelling, right?
Yeah.
Of words. I mean, that's Malay, right?
Yes.
But it's spelled so that it sounds English, like clinic, K-L-I-N-I-K. Or another one was boutique, B-U-T-I-K, boutique.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what other places will be very similar sounding. I think I'll see more. So one of his friends bailed from tonight, which is okay. So instead we're gonna go and have a little bit, it's just gonna be a little different.
Yeah.
Minus a couple of people. Still good. Hey guys, it is, what time is it? 7, almost 8 o'clock.
Almost 8
Quarter to 8. DaWan's like, let's go eat dinner.
Yeah.
It's time for dinner. And then be prepared because after dinner, we're gonna go to another dinner.
No, supper.
Supper.
Yeah.
So wait. This is dinner, then there's supper?
Yeah.
There's a difference between dinner and supper.
Yeah.
And he says in Malaysia, he has breakfast at 3 in the morning. Every day?
Not every day. Sometimes, you know.
Holy shit. I'm like, part of my diet is I stop eating at 5:30.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's the end of my eating day. I'm blowing all my rules out of the way. All of Malaysia kind of has this dinner and then after dinner.
No.
Dinner supper thing.
But dinner supper thing is, yeah. I think most Malaysians will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the early
When in
morning
Rome.
breakfast is not always, you know, everyone will do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But supper, yes.
Okie dokie. So breakfast, dinner, or breakfast, lunch,
tea time,
dinner,
and then supper. Yeah. Outside or inside?
Doesn't matter. All right, boss. What are we eating now?
We are having bak kut teh right now.
Okay. And the drink.
The drink is tang kwa. Yeah. Not too sure what's the translation.
Okay. That's yeah. What is that? That's like, it almost tastes like bean. I know all these flavors, but I can't put my finger. Can't put my finger on what it is.
This is called bak kut teh.
Okay. It's just basically a bunch of meat and broth, like a beef broth.
Yeah. It's in herbal soup.
Herbal soup?
Yeah.
Oh. There's like really no downside to this. You don't have to have the bread. You don't have to have the rice. You can just eat that meat. I like it.
Yep.
That was pretty good. We're going to give up supper though, right?
Yeah.
We're giving up supper. So we're not going to do, we did dinner, and we did dinner number 2, but we're not going to do supper. It sort of kind of fell out. I think tomorrow will be a big day. We're going to explore Georgetown, and so we're going to save up our energy for an early start and maybe a coffee in the morning. Big coffee. So we'll catch you later, catch you tomorrow. Hey guys, if you like my videos and you want to support me, why don't you do that through Patreon? You can hear all sorts of podcasts. I recorded a really fun podcast just now in the car, and you can hear that, and you can also join my YouTube subscription there, or you can just watch. It's all up to you. Take it easy, bye.
It's sweet sauce
And that's
then,
fish, right?
no, that's
Garlic?
fried. Yeah.
Like almost barbecue-ish, like barbecue sauce. All right, guys, how's it going? We are in Georgetown. We had some breakfast this morning. How was the breakfast?
Excellent.
We're not really breakfast people. He is actually a historian of Georgetown. He's gonna tell us the facts about everything. He knows everything about everything. No, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He printed it all off Wikipedia. So all of these cannons here were pointed out to the sea. So if any marauders came by, they had their sights on you.
On the oranges, there's actually the phone number of the girl.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you single ladies. Come on over, bring your oranges. I've been down Love Lane once or twice in my life. It's a hard road to sow.